So, I'm gonna be reviewing the second episode of the second season of TOME. And really, the first episode set everything up for this for what's about to go down, and really is just setting up for the event that's gonna be, that I'm gonna talk about in this review of it. We're talking about the second episode. So, Alpha beat one of the Net Kings. One of them. Let me look at his name because I freaking forgot. I just want to bring that there because, I'm just going to use the episode as a point of reference because I forget the characters' names and stuff. So, like, if you guys know my reviews, I do forget people's characters' names.
To get too ahead of ourselves here, but if we manage to pull this off, what should we wish for?
Yeah, that's a thing, apparently. What's the deal with that? We're gonna blow our load in the first fight. We gotta save you for last, dude.
Hey, watch your language in here. This is my workplace.
Hey, sorry, old man. Didn't mean to piss in your coffee.
Full expertise.
This dude. Alpha fought this dude. Zach is his username. Anyways, so Alpha beat this dude right here, and then they beat this, and then after that, in the second episode, they get to beat this other dude that basically made the system system that helps people model their characters and whatnot. So, I was enjoying this, but the guy the freaking Net King that does that, he was just making fun of Zeto's, character, and we know Curvifer at this point is Zeto, and I'm like, yeah, I know he's angry, he's like. And when the dude finally revealed himself not as Zeto, it was just really funny because Curvifer was like, that was weird. Curvifer wanted to fight him, and then he's like, no. He's like, no. It's... he was like, no. He basically is like, no, I will. He made a mockery of this, so now I will fight him. Basically, was the gist of that. So basically, they fight. Nylock wins, of course. I'm not telling you exactly what goes down. Again, I want you guys to have the incentive to watch it. But the funniest part, and I'm gonna show a few of the funniest parts in here. And if I'm spoiling people, don't look at this part. Skip a little bit further in. Let me just skip a little further in. What's with the commercials? Jesus. Anyways, I'm not showing that yet.
Appreciate it, really, but you really don't have to.
I see. Well, in that case, you are just the cute.
Like, the one thing I don't get about the Net Kings is, like, they should know who Curvifer is, even with him in his other little persona. They should totally know that that's Zeto. I guess I wouldn't say they're stupid. I guess he hit it from Net Kings pretty well. Either way. Great, my freaking... Sorry, guys. Trying to make this a little bit professional, but I guess my freaking cursor's acting up again. Sorry. Freaking... Give me a minute, folks. Give me a few minutes. I'm just getting my cursor to work here. Seems like I'm... Sorry, folks. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Okay, but seriously, the funniest part was this. One of the funniest parts. Because...
Okay, so do we fight now or what?
No! I couldn't possibly lay a finger on you!
We're doing a pretty good job right now!
I'm just gonna keep you in here for later.
Right. But seriously, god dang it, I'm trying to get my cursor to work, guys. Yeah, seriously, this was not a part of the review. I didn't plan this. It just freaking happened. That's the point when you got an Alienware laptop and it can be pretty faulty workmanship that I'm dealing with here. But I seem to have gotten it to work, so I don't know. I just wanted to highlight the funniest parts. See, the beauty of Tome is it can be dramatic, it can be action packed, it can be funny, and you know sometimes having all three sometimes can work in your favor with stuff like this, or make it a little bit crappy. But Chris Nielsen, he does a pretty good job. That's the funniest part. That's one of the funniest parts, and now I'm going to actually show. I want to show another one.
I am not a squire. I am the king. I am the best player in this game. I am better than the mushroom, or the angel, or the crystalline douchebag, or the metalhead grandpa combined. So shut up and suck it!
You doing okay up there, Crook?
Oh God! If anybody knows what reference that is from, because yeah, it's a reference to a certain cartoon. I know. I'm not gonna say what it is. If anybody knows, seriously, hit me up on the comments. But it pretty much goes, they talk about Zeno, his partner, and basically then they start talking about the hidden power. They talk about the hidden power. And it turns out the hidden power has manifested. So the Net Kings are like, I can't, the Net Kings are like, the Net King, basically, the webmaster says, like, I can't even imagine what you guys have been through, but we're going to handle it. And Flame Girl's like, no, we're much part of this than anybody. But now they said they're going to handle it, so, boom. And then, like I said, the forbidden power manifested, and it's, like, up in the sky. And it kind of ends like that. And I was like, yeah, some serious stuff about to go on in Season 2. And I really just enjoyed every minute of Tome. Even though my sister told me about this one thing about freaking the dad from Seven Heaven and what he did. And that's just horrible. But I'll save that for another video. I'll save that one for another video. All in all, I'd say Tome is real. You know, the second season of Tome is really off to a very good start. You know, you made it. Curvebird is pretty much the butt of all these jokes in this particular episode. But I know the next one's gonna be a lot more serious, and that's cool. I'm just glad they had a little time to be funny, and that's pretty good, all things considered. Personally, I just loved it. I love this show. I always have. I used to watch the older series before it got remade into what it is today, but I barely remember it. I don't know, maybe it's because it's been so long since I watched the old series. But anyways, it's, you know, the second season of Tome for right now for these 2 episodes. It's off to a very good start. The character models took me a while to get used to because I wasn't really like expecting him, so I was like, "Oh my god!" But then, you know, it grew on me, and I enjoyed it. but seriously, though, just that part alone with Kerber saying I'm better than the angel, the crystal douchebag, and the grandpa combined. It just I gotta say, that moment just made me really, really laugh hard because it was just so funny. But I really enjoyed it, and really, people, you should watch it. I mean, crap, go to chrisneosy.com. I think okay. Yeah, actually, go into the description in the video for Tome. Actually, I'll probably leave it so you guys can actually watch the first season too in all its glory. But you know, I'm just saying, give Tome a watch because it is really freaking fun and funny and interesting. And you know, when you watch it, you feel like your time was well spent watching it. You won't feel like, oh, that's an hour I'm not gonna get back. No, you'll enjoy it. You'll get fully immersed in the characters and actually care about them for the most part. So, you know, sit back, get some popcorn, and just watch the whole series, watch the first season along with the shorts. The shorts are important. And yeah, that's about it. I'll be back next time for episode 13. Until then, folks, see you next time. And watch episode 12 seriously. Just because I reviewed it doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it. And I know my reviews ain't the best when it comes to visual, but I try. I do try.